introduce you to our sports anchor for Sports Splash this morning, Ike. Ike, what do you have for us this Friday on Sports Splash?
Yeah, a whole lot, of course, on Sports Splash today. It's going to be, of course, an abridged version. We'll go to the news segment, and then we'll have the interview segment. You know, the quarterfinals, the round of 16 draws of the FA Cup, President Federation Cup has been drawn. And, of course, there will be scintillating fixtures. We'll have Solution FC, our own darling club, taking on Eagle Stars FC, and that match will be played in Lafayette. And also talk about that Anambra State and Sports Solution Initiative is also on, and we hear it is worth about 15 million naira worth of prize, and lots more on the sports show, Sports Splash.
You can take it up from there, definitely, and then give us all that you have.
Definitely, it is Sports Splash on ABS TV, the Friday edition. And of course, the weekend is upon us. And of course, I will tell you that Solution FC will take on Eagle Star FC in the President Federation Cup, a round of 64 and 50 million prize worth of money to be won in the ANSI. Now, of course, let's begin right now by telling you that the prize is worth more than 15 million naira up for grabs to various winners in all the categories of the 11 sports as the third edition of the Anambra State Sports Solution Initiative and grassroots competition set to begin on March 19, 2025 across the local government in the state. This was disclosed by the chairman of the Anambra State Sports and Development Commission, Chief Patrick Estate Onyedun, during a joint press conference for the Commission and the Ministry of Education at the conference hall of the ASSDC Oka. The Sports Commission chairman, while explaining the relevance of the Anambra State Solution Sports Initiative, said that it is part of Governor Soludo's manifesto of developing sports from the grassroots, he stated. And Chief Onyedun, while promising that the 2025 edition will be an improvement on the past editions, called on the participants, officials, and athletes to adhere strictly to the rules of the competition. He thanked the Anambra Sporting Press for their support and called for more cooperation with the Commission, as always, and give the competition the best coverage. Anambra State Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, and the representative of the LGS Chairman, Honorable Romanus Ibekwe, in their respective contributions, of course, talked about the significance of the ANSI. They say that it will help to take sports to the next level in Anambra State, and of course, equally amplify other sporting events across the state. So that was how it went down in the press conference held. That was on Wednesday as regards the commencement of the Anambra State Sports Solution Initiative. Now, moving away from that, let's tell you that Solution Football Club of Anambra State have been drawn against Eagle Star FC in the round of 64 of the Nigeria's President Federation Cup. The upcoming match is scheduled to take place on Wednesday, the 19th of March 2025, and of course that match will be played yesterday evening. The venue came out, and we'll hear it to be played in at the Lafayette Township Stadium in, of course, Lafayette Township Stadium in Nasarawa State, as and the oldest and biggest football competition in Nigeria's football circles. The President Federation Cup presents a golden opportunity for clubs across the country to compete for national glory and a chance to represent Nigeria in the second tier of the annual CAF Inter-Club football competition in the mode of the CAF Confederation Cup next season. Reacting after the draw, Solution FC chairman Chief Chukwuma Ezamama stated that his team had hit out to commence the preparations for the competition even before the draws that were made, as there was limited time, having known the date of the round of 64 clash, which was earlier scheduled for Wednesday, 19th of March 2025. Ezamama also expressed her confidence in the team's preparation and quest to progress beyond the round of 64 and go as far as possible in this year's competition. He admonished the side to stay focused, committed, and be dedicated towards achieving success in the competition, as well as the second stanza of the 2024-2025 Nigeria National League, the NNL. And of course, Ezamama called on supporters and fans of the club to rally behind the team as they kickstart their quest for glory in the cup competition and the league. And that's for Solution FC. Talking about as they get set to take on Eagle Stars FC in talking about the President Federation Cup It is the round of 64, and Solution FC, we told you, is expected to take on Eagles Stars FC, and that match will be happening on Tuesday. Yes, Solution FC will be playing on Tuesday, and that match will be happening on Tuesday, like I told you, at the Lafia Township Stadium in Nasarawa State, Nigeria, and that's where Solution FC will be playing. And of course, a whole lot of matches will be played. Actually, 32 matches will be played in the President's Federation's Cup, and it will be happening, and that's why I'll tell you that Lafia is the base where, of course, Solution FC will play. So be watching out for that. Solution FC getting set to take on the team out there that's talking about Eagle Stars FC, a pretty unknown team. We'll be watching out for them, and let's see how far they can go at the ongoing, the biggest and oldest football competition in the land, which is called the Federation's Cup. And of course, before this time, Solution FC played in the finals of the Nero's Anambra FA Cup, and they played against Idel FC and lost on penalties at 2-0. It was a match I played at the Nero Stadium, Nanka. So that's why Solution FC now have the passport alongside Idel FC to represent Anambra State at the upcoming President Federation Cup round of 64. Let's also inform you that Idel FC will be taking on Wiki Tourists of Bauchi, and they will be playing their match in Abuja. Of course, that's the FIFA Goal project. I will keep you posted as regards the development concerning Solution FC and Idel FC in the round of 64 of the President Federation Cup. We'll take a break on Sports Splash on ABS TV. When we come back on the show, I will tell you about a club in Anambra State, a new club in the administrative capital of the state. It is called Hallelujah FC. We'll get the proprietor to talk to us. A football academy it is. We'll tell you more about that club and how they are making inroads in terms of youth development and, of course, raising the next generation of world-class superstars. That will be on the second half of Sports Splash after this time out. We'll be right back.
Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. With delight, we bring you the light that we bear through our illustrious leaders. Our icons. Our industrious people. Our rich culture, our places of pride, and our mouth-watering cuisine. With unbridled professionalism and renewed tenacity, we serve you real-time news, information, entertainment of varied genres with unfettered reach of your clients and customers. AB.
This is Anambra.
Welcome back to the show. It is Sports Splash on ABS TV, the Friday edition. And of course, the weekend is upon us, and we say that's how we reincarnate the spirit of the weekend. And the first half, I told you about the Anambra State Sports Solution Initiative, a program of the Anambra State Sports Development Commission. And of course, Patrick Estate Onyedum talked about how ANSI has changed and sports dynamics at the grassroots level, and he wants to take this to the state level and then ensure we produce the world superstars, the likes of Lucy Nwankwo, the likes of Chiamaka Nwankwo, the likes of Adeze Eze, and a whole lot of them. Those are the products all from the school sports. We quality told you that Anambra Club, talking about Solution FC, will be taking on Eagle Stars FC in the round of 64 of the President Federation's Cup, and they will be playing on Tuesday, the 18th. That's at the 18th of this month at the Lafayette City Stadium out there in Nasarawa State. Let's come back to the capital of the state. Let's talk about this club, this new football academy in this. I'm always, of course, I'm always forced to say it's a club, but I know it's a football academy, but I know it will metamorphose too. I'm the proprietor and the president of Hallelujah Football Academy of Oka, and I'm talking about Eluchukwu Hyginus Mosu. He joins me on the show this morning. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for being here.
It's okay. You're welcome.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about you, Eluchukwu Mosu. Most people don't know you. Let's talk about your football career and equally as a manager and how far it went before going into management of a team.
Okay. First, my name is Mosu Eluchukwu Hyginus. I am from Oka here. So I'm not a 24-hour footballer anyway.
Okay.
I'm just a football lover.
So you just play?
Yes.
For playing sake?
Yes.
At this level, I can say that you're playing for the All-Stars.
Yes, and other sub-clubs as well.
Okay, let's talk about your football academy. In Oka, it is called Hallelujah Football Academy.
Yes.
What's the motivation behind setting up of this club?
Yes, though, I'm a member of All-Star, just like as we have said before. So one day, we went for the match at Newi, and then when we got there, before our time, there are some kids playing. They were playing, there was an ongoing tournament then for under 13. So when we went there, when we went to the stadium, we sat down, we started watching, and it was fun. I said, okay, if Newi people can do this and raise a club like this in Newi, then we can as well do it in Oka. And then it will engage some of these boys, So when we came down to Oka, we wanted to do it as All-Star.
Okay.
We wanted to do it as All-Star, but as time goes by, because of some challenges, then I decided to take it up upon myself. That's it.
Okay. Now, having said that, presently, where is the home ground of the club? And do you have a clubhouse at the moment?
Yes, we have an office. Yes. Our office is at number 14, Omudin Junk, Bona Street, Umujoka Village, Oka. So, but we have where we normally train. Yeah, is at Amenyi Community Primary School.
Okay.
Or you can as well say Capital State Secondary School. So any of the above.
Okay, that's where you play. Your team plays right now, the academy.
Yes.
Some people know it as the Ayom Nokbala.
Ayom Nokbala, yes.
So that's basically the
yes.
So it's good we actually reiterate that so that people will know. How many footballers do you have at the academy right now?
Currently, I think the first time you came, I told you we are about 50 in number. Yes.
Okay.
But now, as at yesterday, when I came to training, I discovered that we now have up to 60.
60?
Yes.
So it is increasing every day?
Yes, every day. And, there's no way a boy who have the passion to play football will come and say he wants to join the team, and then I will look at him and say, no, I cannot take you. It's not proper. So once we see that you have the interest of playing, then we accommodate you.
Now, for a parents that want his kid to be part of Hallelujah Football Academy, what would the parents need to do to get his kid to be part of the Football Academy?
What we are doing was a kind of pure humanitarian.
Okay.
That's what we are doing. We don't need anything from the parents. The only thing that I think they will do for their kids is either maybe just get the person a pair of boots for a start. When the person comes for trials, and then if the coach approves that it's okay for the club, and then the club will provide all the basic needs. So it's upon us to cater for the
So like you say, it's philanthropy. So
Yes.
once just the kid not just needs to have the passion and the
Yes.
skill to
Yeah,
play.
the skill to play.
Get the kid there.
Yes.
And of course you see the kid and
Yes, that's the
the
reason
kid will be part of it. And since this is an academy, there must be a particular an age range of footballers that can
Yes,
play.
yes. As at now, we are only doing under 13.
Under 13.
Yes,
Okay.
from 9 to 13 years.
Okay.
So
9
what-
to 13
13
years.
years, yes, that's what we do. So we don't take more than the age. Though we have the aspiration to have a kind of from under 15 to under 17, but for now we are doing under 13.
Okay, let's talk about Hallelujah Football Academy Technical Crew. But before then, it is Sports Splash on ABS TV, the Friday edition. And of course, in the house, I will have the proprietor of Hallelujah Football Academy talking about Elochukwu Nwosu in the house. And he's talking to us about this football academy in Oka, the administrative capital, and they play at the capital city primary school,
Yes.
fondly known as the
Ayo.
Ayo Nopala ground right there at Amenyi, and that's just on the other side of the market if you want to go there and see what is happening. Let's talk about the technical crew of this club and the management as well. Tell us about the technical crew, the coach, who is involved in this.
We have the coach in the person of Ebuko Koye.
Okay.
Yeah, he was popularly known as Coach Nwa Baby. So he is the coach. He has been doing well in nurturing those kids. Then we have the team manager, Ifeanyi Chebe. We have the secretary, who is also here with me. So Celestine Obi. And then we also have a kind of a media team, authentic film. Then we also have, I said, with this, it's okay.
Okay, having said this now, now you have an academy.
Yeah.
One will be thinking that in the nearest future, this may metamorphose into a football club. Do you have that at the back of your mind, or do you want to stick with just having an academy?
Of course I do, because otherwise, there are people coming for those kids. Like, somebody gave me an offer from Turkey. He said he wants to pick one of my players, because already I have a player playing in Solution FC.
Okay.
His name is, they call him Ika.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 14 years old, the youngest among them.
Yes.
I think you know him.
I think I
So
know
he's my player. So somebody came for him, and then he was telling me that he wants to take him to Turkey. I said, no, for now, I don't want to do business. I just want to nurture them first. So, yes, we have the intention of getting a crop.
Okay.
But for now, we just want to depend on, based on this academic stuff.
Just nurturing these
Nurturing
players.
these players,
Now,
yes.
we're getting closer to the ending of the interview segment, though we'll have a lot to still ask you, but owing to time constraints, we'll have to limit it down. Let's talk about the challenges faced administering this club. Do you have any challenge right now for running this football academy?
Yes, we do, but by the grace of God, we are able to tackle it. Because most of those kids, some came from a family who could not afford their school bills and other things, so their needs. So as the president of the academy, I take it upon myself to pay most of those bills. So like most of them, there are some people that came from Imo State. I have, like my keeper, he came from Imo State. He was being brought by the coach, and then when he came, I discovered that he has not been going to school. Then I asked him, where do you stop? He said that he stopped at SS3. I said, okay, do you start for WAEC? He said, no. I said, okay. I registered him for WAEC. Okay. And there are some others which I did too. And I also paid for most of them, those that were in junior class, those that were taking basic, those that were taking the money trans. It is upon the club to fund it. So most of those things were the kind of challenges, but by the grace of God, we are meeting up.
So with this, you said, as we get set towards the closing stages, that means the players go to school in the morning from 8 o'clock.
What we do is football and education.
Football and education.
That's what we do. You must be a student in order to play for
essence,
our academy.
If you are not schooling, you cannot be part of the academy.
No. But even if you are not school, we do as much as possible to make sure you go to school, because every child needs to be in school.
That's great.
Yes.
Finally, your message and advice to the fans of Hallelujah Football Academy as we go.
I just want to say thank you to all of them who have been following us, who have been supporting us through one way or the other. We pray that God will pay them, and then we also thank the governor of the state, who has made it possible, who has given us an enabling environment to create an academy like this. We say thank you to Professor Charles Furudo for all he has been doing in promoting sports in Anambra State. Thank you.
All right. We'd like to thank you, Mr. Elochukwu Nwosu, the proprietor and president of Hallelujah Football Academy of Oka, for being here on the show.
Thank you so much.
And I can promise you that ABS TV will continue to put the spotlight on what you do in terms of promoting this football academy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
And that's what we'll do here on Sports Flash. We'll go to the hinterlands, tell you about those teams you don't know, those informations you don't know. And that's why the program, 65 to 70% of the program is local content, and that's what we'll do on Sports Flash. That's about the size of the show this morning. It's been fun talking sports Monday down to Friday, and we'll conclude this Friday. Thank you very much for being here. Remember, sport is life, it never stops, and so do we. My name is Ike Nwoked. Have a lovely weekend, and remember to keep sporting. Bye-bye now.